Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 64 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our... Guess the Victim Quiz! A victim quiz? Not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden? It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I could have put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely right.
That's the right answer, Monodam. Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kinds of behind the scenes details, I think is what she's supposed to say.
All right.
Wait, hang on. You don't need to reveal these kind of behind... Yeah, I think both work. Dying makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon too! Actually, yeah, I guess I sort of get what they're going for there. Interesting. Class trial, resume.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost. Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, now they're bullying Monodam again.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious. That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
Ah, poor Monodam. He was being a bit of a jerk though, eventually.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Oh, wow.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial! Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little low, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. Alright, we've got a non-stop debate. I really quickly want to point out, I literally just noticed that the inside of Kaito's jacket is sort of fitted out with a nice space theme. I'll show you in a moment.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Okay, this one's actually kind of tricky because there's a lie for this one as well, but the lie is really hard. We have to do the lie as well because for the trophy, and also it's basically the same thing if you tell the truth. The truth is Bloody Kokichi. So if we go to Bloody Kokichi, it says, while Kokichi was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he had stepped through one of the floorboards. That room also had a part of a crosspiece cut off, the portion that supported the floorboard. So if Kokichi got bloodied up from doing that, it means that at least 2 of the rooms, and possibly all 3, were set up in the exact same way. So we could agree with, I think it was Gonta's statement of the other rooms may have been trapped. Or we could use the caged child, and that changes to the caged dog village, which they talked about earlier. So in order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including spirit, medium, and dark place with no light. First, draw the magic circle path down from the caged dog village on the ground. So we need to lie about the caged dog village on Tsumugi's statement. So let's try and do that in a moment. If the culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect, they might have persuaded her to choose that room somehow. But how? And what would that tell us? So let's see. This is actually kind of hard to hit because Tsumugi's one goes real fast. So you gotta lie here, and then you gotta maybe nope, just missed it. Yeah, very, very tricky to hit that. It's right at the beginning. Let's have a look. I can't completely remember about the caged dog village, but they explain it pretty well. And you can see there, Kaito's, the inside of his jacket is laid out. Yeah, it's so cool. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna try and take out this. Make it. Oh, how the hell did I make that? That was like a frame perfect release. Like literally, if I had not held it for a split second longer, it would have been the truth. Yeah, it would have stayed the caged child. Alright, here we go. If implicating Himiko was the plan, then disrupting that plan might teach us something. For that reason, I have to lie.
Tsumugi is correct. I believe Himiko was being set up. Himiko only picked that room because Kyo wanted it as dark as possible.
No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so even with the lights off, it is still not dark enough. Then, what about the empty rooms?
Even if Himiko did choose an empty room because of what Kyo said, are you saying she chose the middle room by pure coincidence?
The culprit gambled on the middle room being picked through coincidence? That seems highly improbable.
That is true. The culprit wouldn't have left that to chance. But maybe they didn't. Perhaps they manipulated Himiko somehow. However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. That's also like the 3rd time we've seen that.
No more. I told you, it's too much of a pain. Just do the voting or whatever.
Himiko.
I'm pretty sure it didn't matter which room Himiko chose.
What do you mean?
It's getting kind of boring, so I'll explain. She didn't choose the middle by coincidence. Each room was the same to begin with.
Each room same?
Remember what Gonta said earlier? Maybe the culprit placed traps in all the rooms? Well, that was correct. Before the trial, I hurt myself checking all the rooms.
Ah, that's right.
I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck.
Kokichi found another loose floorboard in one of the other rooms.
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
Hell yeah, Himiko's here.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Hey, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
Also, while I'm showing Kaido's jacket, you can actually move the camera here. So yeah, during the thing. So there, have a look. It's got like a, I guess that's probably Saturn, random planet, and then it looks all spacey. How did I never notice that?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Silly Himiko, barrier magic protects you against physical attacks. It doesn't make it so that you can't go through. That's force field magic. Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Ah, that's it. That must be the reason. Alright, and the reason no one stepped on the floorboard before the murder is because of the magic circle that Korekio drew.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Alright, well, it's not too hard to figure this one out. The person who killed Tenko is you, Korekio Shinguchi.
You!
Sorry, Shinguchi.
Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
Yeah, Shinguchi. Sorry, not Shinguchi.
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Things are Gucci.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stepped on the exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it all. They used... Alright, this is actually kind of tough. So hearing wouldn't have done anything. Smell wouldn't have done anything. Sixth sense is meaningless. So the answer is touch, but it's kind of awkward how they did this. I actually feel like there's a part later in the trial that they should have put earlier before this moment.
Used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but this is kind of tough.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
I guess kind of the way they explain it makes sense, but I don't know. I guess I just didn't think about it in that way.
Were there any other markers within reach?
Because I kept thinking about the wall.
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene. I know it. Alright, we're about to start another Hangman's Gambit, but we're pretty much at 20 minutes, so I think I'm going to leave it here. We'll do Hangman's Gambit and continue the trial next time. We're getting closer to the end, but it's actually still got a little while to go. So, for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 64 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.